difference.
Yeah.
Wow, he tried a crescent kick on him.
Anderson. Oh my, he got hit! Looking to finish it! It is all over! Chris Weidman is the UFC middleweight champion!
My goodness! Oh my goodness!
He has done it!
Wow! You can't play games in the octagon. You can't get cocky, even if you're Anderson Silva. Man! Unbelievable. Wow.
Chris Weidman.
He didn't
Here we go.
Here it is again. Left hook, and he pretends to be hurt, but this one hurts. Boom! On the chin. Anderson's hurt. That one finishes him off. He's out cold. Look at that. There's something you didn't think you'd see. Chris Weidman just knocked Anderson Silva out cold. He got silly. He didn't respect his opponent, and he paid for it with his consciousness. Let's see it again. Boom! On the chin, caught him flat. Both legs parallel. And he has no idea what's going on. He's reaching up for Herb Dean, while Chris Weidman celebrates the fact that he is the new UFC champion. Look at this. Left hook on the chin, the eyes roll back, and Anderson at this point, if he's aware, realizes he made a huge mistake. Out of all the crazy things we've seen inside the octagon, that might be the craziest.
I am still in shock and disbelief that it was ended by a knockout for Chris Weidman, who is the new UFC middleweight champion of...
In gray. Call it Chuck.
Hard part about fighting Yoel Romero is you don't know when the explosion is going to come. You know it's going to come, you just don't know when.
Jab increasingly becoming a factor for Rockhold tonight. Well, no burst yet here early round 3 from Yoel Romero. Rockhold continuing to be the far busier man tonight, as we expected in terms of the ball.
That's been an issue in certain Yoel Romero fights, is his tendency to take rounds or parts of rounds off, his activity level not being high enough. It's made fights much closer than they should have been.
Romero striking defense outstanding, coming in nearly 65%, and that's exactly where it is at tonight. Pretty tactical, deliberate fight thus far.
I'm curious to see if Rockhold turns it up. 3, 4, and 5. Romero, I don't think he has faith in Romero's gas tank. He said, yeah, you know, he went 25 minutes against Robert Whitaker, but he did slow down late in that fight. Rockhold could be waiting for that to really unload.
Oh!
That's it!
With a knockdown! Yoel Romero has done it! Romero knocks Luke Rockhold out cold.
We talk about the explosiveness, we talk about the power. He proves he can do it again. This time against Luke Rockhold. Great stuff from Yoel Romero. And he is still down. Great shot.
This is one of the most incredible athletes you will ever see. Romero trying to show Rockhold some respect. Luke doesn't really know where he is yet, I wouldn't think. But Yoel Romero, folks, 8th UFC knockout in 9 wins, and perhaps not the time, I wouldn't think, to be talking to Luke right now.
No, not necessarily. He's upset, but you know, it's one of those things, we don't know when the explosion's coming. Anyone who fights Yoel Romero, you don't know when it's coming, but it is And here it was, the left hand right over the top on the temple. And the second left, good night. Beautiful shot. He caught Luke Rockhold leaning to his left. Beautiful accuracy, great power. Just two. One on the feet, one on the ground. And that is it. Good night. Yoel Romero, another beautiful knockout finish, and he is limping. He had to limp to his stool. Something maybe.
And look at the immediate. Oh! Big knockout for Michael Chandler!
Big right hand, Dan's hurt.
It's over. Michael Chandler maximizing the debut and nicked the landing. Michael Chandler, bona fide UFC lightweight contender.
That's why you paid the big bucks for Michael Chandler.
Yeah.
Dana White backed up the Brinks truck to the Chandler household, and now you see why. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's impressive. You could tell he was loading up these punches, following Dan around, but being patient.
Man.
Being patient, and then finally when he found his timing, he cracked him, and he wouldn't let Dan get off the hook once he had him hurt.
Michael Chandler, round one knockout. Couldn't have done much more with the debut, Daniel.
John Anik, they call him Iron Michael Chandler. Look at the head movement as he enters. Chandler is not just going on a straight line. Chandler's moving his head as he enters into range, and he throws that beautiful left hook. But you know what set it up? It was the straight right hand in the body before he threw multiple times as he did that.
All right, let's look at it. This fight replay is brought to you by Geico. Whether you rent or own, Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Having a home is hard work, so get a quote at geico.com. Easy.
Right here, look at that. That straight right hand to the body, he threw it a number of times with nothing behind it. That time he let the left hook fly over the top, and he hurt Dan Hooker. I mean, boom, right on the chin, shuts off the lights. Hooker tries to survive because he's just so tough. But I mean, come on, man. You cannot get hit by a powerhouse like Michael Chandler. And when Hooker tried to wrestle, Chandler got enough space to just go off and got the finish. I mean, what a fan. Hey, listen, you want to talk about making a UFC debut? Michael Chandler just did it as good as you can. And look at this flip.
I just hope he didn't hurt himself on this flip.
That's from all that CrossFit that Michael Chandler seems to do. Oh, he got him.
Big right hand from Cejudo.
Finish it. Cejudo's got him.
Dillashaw a little bit desperate here.
Oh, he got him.
Big right from Cejudo.
Oh, he got him back.
Henry Cejudo knocks TJ Dillashaw out. One.
He got him back.
Do you believe it? And still the flyweight king. The messenger. Message sent tonight.
He came out aggressive. You could see him biting his lip. He wanted to get this dude out of there. He was biting his lip, punching TJ Dillashaw. He said, this dude can't beat me, and wow, what a performance by the messenger.
Have you ever seen anything like it? The captain, Eric Albarracin, said we're going to shock the world. You have no idea what's coming. I'm not sure TJ did. And those hoping this flyweight division would be resurrected, we're praying for that result tonight. Henry Cejudo might have just punched his ticket to the UFC Hall of Fame, and he's still just getting started in a lot of respects. Wow.
Man, John, you said if you could beat him back to back, the only way to do it better is to do that. Holy smokes. He just buzzed right through him. Right here, you see, watch. He just pushed him down, just kicked, biting his lip like, I'm going to finish this dude. Drops Dillashaw, jumps all over him. And I mean, just demolished him, rode the hip. He gets up, right hand to the jaw. Dillashaw falls again. Every strike Cejudo landed had a great effect on TJ Dillashaw. Unbelievable performance by Henry. I mean, I haven't seen him compete this well since he won an Olympic gold medal. Unbelievable. Great job, Henry.
And once it's official, it'll be tied for the 5th fastest knockout in UFC championship history. Our microphones are hot, but I'm almost rendered speechless here tonight. A lot of people suggested maybe Dillashaw, who has been cracked at times in the past, that the chin might not hold up at 125 pounds. I don't want to read too much into it. All credit to Henry Cejudo.
trap him and find a way to trip him, knock him down, and put him on the ground.
And be willing to perhaps eat 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the way inside.
Definitely got to risk it. He's got to step into that range of exchanges to make that transition.
He's going to eat those on the outside as well.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's going to eat them all night if he doesn't get past that range.
Well, and to a certain degree, though, when you look at the size difference, Randy, this fight is not that much unlike you against Tim Sylvia, and the fact that you had to get underneath, avoid the bigger, taller opponent, and the more documented striker, if you will, get inside and impose your will on it.
Very similar, very similar. And looking, Matt now, he seems to be changing levels and throwing nice body shots. Nice big right hand, right hook to the body.
Well, Ray Longo, who trains him in his striking, is one of the best in the business. So Serra is prepared, Serra is determined, and man, all he was doing was smiling the last few days. Good leg kick.
Nice leg kick.
Saying, I am ready, buddy. And he waited a little extra time, too, since the show because of St. Pierre's injury. This fight was to occur a couple of months ago.
Again with the body shot. And we saw Ray Longo talking to Pete Sell in his fight saying, look, the head moves away, the body's there. Throw it to the body. And we see Matt Serra going to the body over and over again here.
At one of our fights on the undercard earlier tonight.
Nice right hand by Matt Serra. He seems perfectly comfortable in the exchanges here. Doesn't seem nervous at all. He's not rushing it. He's picking his shots. He's doing a great job.
And like he said, with every minute that goes by, his confidence escalates.
And one thing that was interesting in breaking down this fight is Matt Serra, guys, is a lot harder to hit than you think. He's got good avoidance, he's got good head movement, he's got good body movement, comes in at good angles. St. Pierre can end it with one big strike from anywhere, though. If you don't believe that, ask Matt Hughes. Future Hall of Famer, overwhelmed by George Rush St. Pierre at UFC 65. Serra.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at those two fights,
That's a slip.
doing a better. Oh,
Yeah,
Serra caught him with the
St.
right
Pierre.
hand.
He caught
he
him.
hurt him again. He hurt him again.
He got him again. St. Pierre is buckled. Serra is going for the finish.
Unbelievable.
Serra buckles St. Pierre. St. Pierre down again. Serra is trying to upset St. Pierre.
Good Lord. He's hurt him 3 times in the last 60 seconds.
It is over.
Unbelievable.
Serra is the new welterweight champion of the world.
That was incredible.
He threw a right hook and hit George in the back of the head as George changed levels. Staggered him and followed it up with another left.
Wow.
Once he had him hurt, he stayed on him.
You know, we talked about his punching power before. That is incredible. Unbelievable.
Woo!
Matt Hughes, I love it.
He looked so comfortable, confident, composed. He wasn't rushed. He didn't seem concerned at all.
Wow. Joe, was that when George went down the first time, was that a slip or had he been clipped?
No,
you
he
think?
got hit. You know,
he was
Matt
wobbled.
Serra's got heavy hands.
We
Let's
talked
take a
about
look
it.
at
Let's see how it all started. Matt Serra has shocked the world.
Unbelievable. This sport is so crazy. You just never know what's going to happen.
It's impossible to predict.
There's so many variables. Let's take a look at it again.
Right hand right in the back of the head.
It looked like that was a little bit more off balance than anything. But no,
See,
he
that's
looks
where I
hurt.
thought,
Wobbled,
that's
hit
where I
him in the
thought the
back of the
slip
head.
was. Yep. When he hit him in the back of the head, you think, guys?
I think Matt is so strong that a punch like that just clip in the back. And that one really hurt him
Really
badly.
wobbled him. No legs at all on George right here.
And Matt continued to come forward.
And stayed calm too. Here's the end of the fight. Mount and just dropping bombs. Wow.
Speechless.
Frenetic pace here early, under 2 minutes now, round 1. Pretty good combination for Brunson.
Counter right hook lands for Jacare again. Except this time it didn't put him out. But he did eat it. The exact same combo. It's a 4-punch combo and gets caught with the counter hook.
Souza doing a nice job again, keeping that right hand up. He's got a lot of respect for that power left of Derek Brunson.
Oh my goodness, huge head kick, and he goes for a left hook to finish him. And he's punching, and that is it. They stop it. He does it the same way he did it the first time almost.
Jacare Souza back in a big way tonight. The head kick spoils the night for Derek Brunson.
The pressure that you let off after a win like that, you can't explain. That's what you're seeing from Jacare right now. He's just, thank goodness I can relax now. It's like taking 1,000 pounds off your chest, and that's what you're seeing right now.
And the Brazilian fans with reason to celebrate here in Charlotte. Brunson had a little bit of a perplexed look on his face, but the rematch goes to Jacare Souza.
And it was a little soon, but it wasn't, you know, I mean, I'll be honest, if I'm Brunson, I'm a little mad, but at the same time, we were hurt.
Jacare Souza brought to tears after this win. Landed the head kick.
Big head kick lands, and he almost feels like it's over there. You can see Jacare, he doesn't rush, he doesn't run, just like the first matchup, and then he follows up. Head kick, comes in to finish the job, gets to the fence, throws a left uppercut. Bam, bam, overhand right again. That hurts and stumbles Brunson. Another left hook, another left hook. How many of those should he eat before he keeps falling and getting up and the ref stops it?
Good stoppage in my humble opinion by Dan Mergliata. Jacare Souza back in the mix. We will talk to him next as Fox UFC Fight Night continues live.
First fight, because he had to empty the tank in round one because he knew he only had a round of cardio. This time he was able to fight through round one, and he still feels good and confident starting round two.
And of all the superlatives,
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! Usman's right hand is ridiculous. He does it all in with it. Holy smokes!
Oh my goodness!
Closed. He wanted
That was
finality.
insane.
He wanted closure. Joey got it.
Insane.
That's finality right there.
We have never seen that.
They can't talk about those two fighting anymore. Usman slept him.
The last time Masvidal was finished, it was an inverted reverse triangle choke in 2009.
But he's asking right now what happened. He doesn't know what happened.
He took the first couple, but you can't take punches like that from a guy like Kamaru Usman.
He's questioning his corner right now. He doesn't believe it. Unbelievable.
Well, we already knew he was the best in the world at 170 pounds. More affirmation tonight. And with Khabib Nurmagomedov retired, Johnny Bones hasn't fought in a while. That man looks like the greatest pound-for-pound fighter in the world right now, to my eyes.
They thought that Masvidal to have a chance it had to be a stand-up fight. Usman beat him in a stand-up fight.
Knocked him out cold.
Knocked him out.
I can't wait to see this again. Let's take a look at it.
Please give us a replay.
All right. A lot of mutual respect between these two combatants, despite the rivalry. This fight replay brought to you by Never Uphold Character since 1872.
Here it is. Oh my God. Oh my God. And it's so perfect.
Oh my goodness. Hey, when you're
it's literally the perfect right hand. And look, he is out completely cold. There's no question whatsoever what happened. Look at that. Look at how limp he is when he goes down.
Whole body went limp.
Perfect punch. He tried to wake up. Look, watch. After it hits, boom! Look at, he's out cold. Look, you see him try to get up. He's trying here.
Hammer fist
and
got
the hammer fist shut the lights out for good.
You know,
insane.
You know, John said, Kamaru said he wants to show a better version. Guess what? Johnny's better. And boy, that's a scary thought.
It doesn't get better.
That's a scary thought.
How can you get better?
Few grown men there who really enjoy
Oh my goodness.
Because of the threat of the takedown.
Under 3.
Now Frank's got him tied up. Pull guard, Frank. Man.
Midway point of the third and final round. The battle for position on the cage. Cro Cop trying to get the hands active.
A half-hearted attempt at a takedown.
The knee from Cro Cop.
Well, the good news is there's only 2 minutes left.
Come on, work. Work. Stop.
All right, Herb Dean's going to separate them again.
You got to throw a head kick now.
Please, someone.
Let's make it a highlight reel knockout, one of you guys.
Just take a chance, someone. You know, I mean, even that. I mean, he's just short on his counters. He's missing them. He got tagged there a little bit. And they realize it's the end of the round. Maybe they're going to open up a bit.
120.
Who won this fight?
Don't know. Respect factor becomes sometimes too much.
Oh!
There you go! As you said, somebody take a chance. It's Frank Mir.
Wow!
And he knocks out Mirko Cro Cop.
Man, where did that come from?
How about that? Just what you thought.
He lulled him to sleep
Boom with the
and
knee.
blasted him with a knee. Let's see it again. He pulled him right into it. Look at this. Bam! Wow. And that's it. Let's see it again. He's still barely conscious, and Frank drops the bomb on him.
That could be because he's got experience. Why would I say
Combination.
Diaz knocks down Robbie Lawler. And then it's all over. Robbie Lawler out
It's all over. Nick Diaz has knocked out Robbie Lawler.
Robbie doesn't want to accept it. He doesn't want to accept it, but it is over.
They are on their
Unbelievable.
feet here at Mandalay Bay.
Unbelievable performance.
Nick Diaz has pulled off the unexpected. He has knocked out Robbie Lawler.
Robbie still doesn't want to accept it. He's still wobbling around the octagon saying he's okay. Unbelievable. He's gone over to congratulate Nick Diaz. Incredible performance. Completely unexpected. Let's take a look at the replay again. Here's from the overhead. Robbie connects with a couple punches, leaves himself open, gets rocked with a big right hook. Face down. Referee Steve Mazzagatti looks like he's going to stop it, but he let it go on a little. Here comes the right hook. Bang! In the exchange. Shut him off. Let's take another look at it. Wild punches, hands down, bang, right on the button. Beautiful short right hook from Nick Diaz. Jiu-jitsu stylist, shows that he's got multi-talented skills.
The scramble.
And again, the cage is not totally foreign, but it's a newer element to Mirko Cro Cop here in the UFC.
Randy, how much of a mistake do you think it is for Mirko to not train with a cage?
I think it's a big mistake. I think it's a huge difference in the two venues between Pride and the UFC, and there are definite cage tactics you can use offensively and defensively to your advantage. And
They're going to stand him up.
I don't know why you'd want to limit.
Unfortunate.
I don't know why you'd want to limit your abilities and kind of eliminate a dimension of the fight game in the octagon by not training it.
Look at that welt on Gonzaga's
thinking the
body
same
just
thing,
from
Joe.
that one kick.
He gets him again. That could snap some ribs, man.
Mirko looks tentative, though.
I cannot believe that.
Incredible head kick knockout! Wow!
That is the last thing anybody expected here
Out
tonight.
of nowhere on the button!
Gonzaga is next for Couture.
That was phenomenal! Wow, did that come out of nowhere? Look at this! Boom! On the
Perfect.
button, complete, total shock.
Took a page right out of Mirko's book. I mean, Mirko couldn't have done that any better.
He drops his hands, bang, right on the temple, out cold.
Oh, Mirko's knee.
Look at his leg backwards. Look at how he fell back. We can see that angle again. Look at how his leg is twisted underneath him after he got knocked out. Watch the head kick.
Out on his
Oh, look at his leg is twisted underneath him.
We are beginning to expect the unexpected here in the octagon. And again, many did not expect this.
He might have a serious...
Last 4 defenses for Jędrzejczyk as she eats another left hand.
Again. She tagged her with the right that time.
Yep.
Last 4 defenses for the champ have all been by unanimous decision, but you gotta be careful hanging out in the pocket against Jędrzejczyk.
Well, Rose...
Another knockdown! Rose Namajunas trying to close the show!
She was doing a great job of feinting.
That's it!
It's over.
Rose Namajunas! Rose Namajunas!
Doug Rose! Doug Rose!
Unbelievable!
Doug Rose!
There is a new strawweight queen!
Doug Rose with the feint, the hook! Doug Rose!
And to do... Look, Joanna is refusing help, and she can't even stand
She's
up.
mad, but she's hurt.
She's hurt bad. She can't even stand up.
Doug Rose, congratulations, coach! Coach Whitman just walked over.
Just walked over to say
Congratulations, coach!
And Whitman said fundamentals.
unbelievable.
Rose Namajunas, guys, a picture of composure all week. She has turned the mixed martial arts world on its axis tonight. The fight replay.
And who would have ever guessed that she would have won this way?
Rose!
Look at this left hand. Look at this left hand. Bam! The legs go. I mean, that is clean. Astral traveling. Unbelievable. Look at this. Boom, the lights go out in Georgia.
Joe, they said that to learn
Incredible.
Trevor Whitman's striking system, it takes time, and Rose has finally mastered it. She became the champ. Thug Rose. Thug Rose.
And she's 25 years old. This is a really just moving around, hands up. Oh,
There it
he
is.
tagged him.
Big shot! It's
That's
all
it.
over! Tyron Woodley is the new UFC welterweight champion of the world!
Wow.
Just like that!
And that is what we were talking about. We were talking about the speed and the power of Tyron Woodley. He moved in and dropped the bomb on Robbie Lawler. Wow. It doesn't get any cleaner than that, folks.
Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Raise one to right now.
Look at the speed this guy has. Boom! Just right on the button. Robbie dropped, and Tyron Woodley moved in for the kill. Dropped some bombs on him. Spectacular performance by Tyron Woodley.
Just the
And
second
Robbie
time he's been stopped by
Tried
strikes.
to get back up to his feet.
Yep.
But really, he shouldn't have. I mean, he was hurting. Luckily, Big Dan held on to him. Incredibly impressive.
Big Nog, 35 years old. But man, has he been in some battles in his career.
He really has. That's why everybody loves him. He's a true legend. He's shown the heart of a lion on many occasions. Has and had a tremendous chin. And always found a way to win. And he landed a big right hand.
Continuing to tee up. Sean's in big trouble. It is all over.
What a win for Nogueira.
Minotauro Nogueira has defeated Brendan Schaub in his first fight ever in Brazil.
This place is going bananas. I saw some Coca-Cola fly right into the octagon. Everyone's going nuts. What a win for Nogueira.
How good is that? Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. Here we go.
Nogueira was stalking. He was stalking. A beautiful 1-2. But he didn't just leave it with those 2 punches. He kept coming, smelled blood, and rocked him. It was a nice left hand that really finished the job for him before they hit the mat. There it is.
Three miles from his home, 1 mile from his gym. Minotauro Nogueira, after an 18-month layoff, finishes the hybrid and wins again in the...
Let's see what Landwehr's got.
So Landwehr's showing us what he's made of early, and now lands a couple of...
He's in! He's in!
Herbert Burns doesn't choke him out. He knocks him out.
Wow!
Holy smokes.
Landwehr is still out of it.
And trying to walk, so he's falling all over the place.
He's falling into the cage. The
Yep, they've
doctors are
got to
holding
control
him
him.
up.
Yep, they've got to control him and get him sat down.
That knee turned out the lights instantly.
We wanted to see this first fight, Michael. We were like, don't slip on this first one.
Boy.
Talk about a tone setter, boys.
I mean, Landwehr got out of the choke. He started going forward, fighting in the way that he thought he was going to fight tonight. Ran right into that beautiful knee. Look at that. He's throwing all his punches.
Lands a nice
Gets a great
uppercut.
action. Look at that angle. Boom.
Oh! And that was the point of the knee, right on the chin.
You don't take those, boys.
No thigh. Sometimes when a knee lands, it's a little bit of the thigh. The meat connects with the face. It's not as damaging. But that was the patella, right on the chin. You are going down.
Gilbert Burns front and center. How about that? Well, we're gonna have some fun tonight, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Getting him down, getting in his face.
Gordon saying this week, a violent, bloody fight is what I'm after. Yeah, it came down to Sao Paulo 2 years ago in October of 2017.
Look at that, look at that, straight away. Gordon trying to get the takedown, which is a really surprising move. But he said, I train with better guys than Oliveira, and I smashed him on a daily basis.
Out of Rufus Sport in Milwaukee, Wisconsin is Jared Gordon. That gym is 2-0 against Charles Oliveira. Anthony Showtime Pettis had a victory against DuBronx, as did Paul Felder. And Felder goes down as Oliveira's last loss.
Yeah, Gordon said this week, said, I've got to watch him in the first round. He comes out hard and fast. He said after that, he tends to slow down, he tends to fade. I'm not necessarily sure if I agree with that assessment, but so far, I mean, maximum respect. He's not playing it soft, he's not being cagey. He's getting right in his face and he's taking the fight to Charles.
Well, since that loss to Felder, Charles Oliveira hasn't really needed to go deep in fights. 5 straight wins, all of them finishes, the latest one coming in the second round.
And that body shot there that Oliveira just threw, look for him to throw that a lot. He was on Instagram. If you give him a follow, you see him, he's been working on that a lot.
Wow! Power from Charles Oliveira! Another knockout, his second of the year! This guy continues to get it done!
And the crowd are going absolutely crazy. My word! Everybody is on their feet.
He's known for his submissions, 2 knockout victories in 2019. Not bad.
Well, what did I tell you? He's been training with shooter boxing. The proof is in the pudding. Gordon pushes forward, and then bang! Right hand on the money. Gordon went down. He got back up and a little uppercut, put him to sleep. Beautiful shot there. Take one more look. Gordon gets up with that little short uppercut, put him down, and then that one, it was good night, Irene. Bang, right hand, goes down, gets up, bang, down again. You ain't getting up after that one.
Well, he said he wants to be taken seriously in this.
Lozon has that reach advantage, goes for the shoot.
Wow.
Nice
Lozon
job by
gets him
Lozon.
down. Very, very impressive. Jens Pulver's got some sick takedown defense. He might have just caught him slipping there.
Lozon shot in quickly, so perhaps Lozon wants nothing to do with exchanging fists with Jens Pulver, which might be a wise decision.
It's definitely a wise decision. Jens is doing a good job of standing up.
Jens is up, but not totally. Back down. Lozon stayed in pursuit of that leg. Pulver's up again, and he pushes away. Pulver can explode with the left hand. If you don't believe it, ask John Lewis. Down goes Pulver
Good
again.
knee, but Lozon got a left
Down
hook.
goes
Jens is
Pulver.
out.
And
He's out.
Over.
Unbelievable.
It is over. Joe Lozon has upset Jens Pulver.
That is the biggest upset of the night. Jens Pulver was a 7-1 favorite for this fight. Wow. Joe Lozon just bringing it on. Unbelievable. Wow. I think Jamie Presley's face says it all. Wow. I mean, that is impressive. Man.
Wow.
Jens Pulver might have taken Joe Lozon lightly. Let's take a look at this. Jens slips here.
It's the knee, isn't it, Joe? Yep.
It
Got him
doesn't.
with the knee.
It looks like no. It's the left
it's the
hook.
left. Yeah, it was
the
the
left
left.
hook.
Yeah, absolutely.
The knee missed. The left hook, and Jens is out. Wow. What a huge victory for Joe Lozon.
Bam.
Left hook. That's it right there. Very, very impressive.
Crazy sport that we have.
Big knee for Mir. Duffy keeps running into that left hand. Not moving his head there off the center line. And Frank Mir trading on the inside with Duffy, something we did not expect here.
Nothing conservative about Mir's approach here in the early going.
Oh! Big jab there from Duffy, and Frank Mir is hurt now. Oh!
Down goes Duffy, out cold! Frank Mir does it again!
Rock'em sock'em robots here, oh my goodness! That was ridiculous!
Frank Mir once again comes up large as underdog with a first round stoppage.
Todd Duffy went face first into the mat. Both men rocked each other a few times during this round. Todd Duffy still trying to come to here.
Well, once it's official, Mir moves into a tie for fourth for most wins in UFC history with 16. He took Todd Duffy's best shots early. Frank Mir, man alive. The move of the fight is sponsored by Metro PCS, where you can get unlimited data, talk, and text on the nationwide T-Mobile network for just $30, period.
Yet another new wrinkle to Frank Mir. I mean, just a nasty left hand. I mean, Todd Duffy kept running into left hands in this first round. Getting a little wild, boom! Just a left hand short on the inside against Todd Duffy. Duffy ran into it, went face first into the mat, and that was it. Here he is. Frank Mir getting an angle. Set it up. Gorgeous counter there from Mir.
What do you think will be the best move of the night? Tweet, let us know.
They're still buckling.
Those are big shots he ate. He's
and another one.
Oh! Yeah, he is not at all the way back.
Oh my gosh.
There it is.
Unbelievable.
And this is an anger and a venom out of Corey Anderson we haven't seen before. to the Johnny Walker corner. Corey Anderson is wildly sick of the naysayers, Joe, and to get a knockout of Johnny Walker tonight, the biggest win of his UFC career.
Flawless performance by Corey Anderson. He said, give me my belt, and he said some bad words there too that I'm not going to repeat.
They match the belt, BMF.
Stunning performance by Corey Anderson. And this is a guy we were talking about that's not known for his knockout power, known for his consistency. But look at that, boom! Catches him with that right hand on the temple. Walker tries to fire back, boom! Corey catches him again and again. Swarms him, one more time, boom! The right hand over the top, and consistency. Just stays on top of him. Battered him, and then finished him. And here's the end of the fight, bang! Clips him with that right hand, referee seen enough, and that's a wrap. Spectacular victory for Corey Anderson.
And an improbable result in a lot of respects, Dom, as Corey gets it done by knockout. Johnny Walker certainly felt like he was ready for the wrestling, but Corey Anderson on the feet too much.
Realistically, we don't know if this is improbable because Johnny Walker hasn't even gone longer than a few minutes in the first round. So now we've seen what's actually possible with a certain game plan. You come and meet this man.
Look at that, moving slick.
Yep. DC knows he's
Those are...
now right hand up top!
Oh, no.
Corey in trouble! Oh, DC in a world of trouble, he is down!
That's it!
He's down! Miocic is getting the belt back!
Wow!
Cleveland, Ohio, Stipe Miocic waited more than a year, and once again the heavyweight division belongs to him.
Wow! Those nasty left hands to the body started draining the tank, and then Stipe poured it on and regains his title. All the doubters.
And he did change up the approach there in round 4. Dom, he stayed committed to the body, then he went upstairs, landed the seminal blow. And how about Stipe really bolstering his heavyweight resume by regaining the belt here tonight and handing DC his first heavyweight loss after 15 wins.
And that is not an easy thing to do. DC fought an incredible fight the entire time he was ahead until Stipe made the adjustments right here to the body. Once you start going to the body, you can't counter. That took everything away, and then that was the end. Stipe was able to piece together the combinations. Bam! Right hand, right hand, right hand. 3 right hands in a row, couple uppercuts. Really put DC down. He was ahead up until that on the scorecards. But those body shots just add up. You can't dodge those.
Those were so nasty and so accurate, smooth, and efficient. And he seemed to get stronger as the fight went on. His tactics improved, particularly when he made the adjustment.
Nicely done with the uppercut in the clinch. And the knee. Ronda's hand speed, unbelievable. Down goes Correa.
Ronda's teeing off on her here.
Ronda trying to finish it. She's in trouble. Ronda with the knee now. That's Correa's in big trouble. Correa's all over. Just like that.
Oh my goodness.
Again.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
She's unbelievable.
Wow. Whoa. Crazy. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow.
That, my friends, that young lady is the greatest in the world, and we haven't found a close second yet.
Man, I'm speechless. She is just spectacular. She is better than she's ever been before, and she was already the best. She just keeps getting better. She's terrifying. Wow.
Fight replay, Joe, brought to you by Bud Light, the perfect beer for whatever happens. This is what happened. Hand speed.
There's one, and here's another one, left to the body, and that right hand right there. Knee to the body. Right hand to the temple, and she face plants.
She brawled with the brawler and won.
She just keeps adding new elements to her game, and there's a right hand to the temple. And Betchko-Head goes down like she got hit by a sniper. Look at this again. Bing. And she hit her with a left as she was going down. She hit her with the right hand to the temple and a left as she was going
on the thigh area, and he catches him right there again. Right above the knee. Varner's really throwing heavy here.
Varner staggered him!
Varner pushing forward, looking for the takedown. He gets it.
Barboza's in trouble, Mike.
Varner trying to hurt him again. Varner trying to be the first man to beat Barboza. Big right hand for Varner. Looking for a triumphant return to the UFC.
That's it!
Hammer fist. It is all over. Jamie Varner has done it.
Outstanding! Unbelievable!
Yes, you are, Jamie Varner.
He's back indeed. Boy, is he back. Wow.
Since he last fought in the octagon.
What a return for Jamie Varner. And here you see Jamie Varner just teeing off. And then there's a big right hand. And Barboza's down. And Jamie switched to hammer fist. Barboza is just clearly hanging on here, not defending himself. Steve Maza got